Less shopping sprees and more property dreams. It turns out saying no to that bottomless brunch may be the first step towards saying yes to a mortgage.
How do you say no to that? I don't know. The revenge saving era is here, and Dominic Janidas is sharing how it's changing the way people buy homes. I have not heard this terminology before, revenge savings. It sounds like something that I would love to do.
Oh, yeah, it's been a fun topic to research, but I'm actually experiencing it firsthand here. So essentially what revenge savings is the opposite of what we experienced during the pandemic, where we were all like trapped at home, unhinged, spending whatever we had on weird things. This is the opposite. This is cutting out all non-essential spending.
I wonder if you and I read the same article, because in it I also learned a new phrase called no buy July. And I had not heard that that was even happening.
Oh, yeah. I can assure you I'm not doing it.
Okay. But it is, I think it's interesting. People are taking charge. They realize how expensive things are, how much the fluctuation in home price, how much it's gone up, that they have to do this in order to become homeowners.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm seeing it with my best friend Jess is actually doing it. She's saving for a home, so she's cutting out some non-essential stuff. I have a couple of first-time home buyer couples who are not doing date night every week. They're doing date night once a week. So variations just to be able to afford the down payment.
Date night every week. That
sounds
great.
So well, that's a dream.
Yeah, right. So do you take all of the money that you are saving and do you place it in one special bank account, or?
You can. I think it's really up to, I mean, obviously if you're able to speak with a financial advisor, someone who can help guide you on that, where is your money going to be, seeing the best return? Some people just keep it in a savings. Some people have it in something that's going to give them a little bit more return on it.
I think it's interesting, and you might have a better perspective of this, but I've read some articles about the differences. So for anybody who's watching a home who maybe purchased a home 20 or 30 years ago, the difference in what a down payment looks like today, if you're going to put down 20% versus what it was 20 plus years ago, so much different. We're talking like tens of thousands of dollars different.
Yep. Not to mention you have closing costs, moving costs that have gone up, everything has increased, and then you have transfer tax. So the cost of doing business in, let's say, Allegheny County, right? We're at 5% here. So these things all add up. PMI on your mortgage, so definitely it can get expensive.
I need some help here. So let's go back to the revenge saving. What are some of the things that you can cut back on? Can you give us some examples?
Anything. So what I have people doing a lot of is cutting back on like subscriptions or streaming services, or my favorite is people who have let's say 3 gym memberships and they don't even go to one. So you're cutting these things out and every little dollar counts. I know one of my agent friends, Angel, anytime she buys something with cash, if she gets a $5 bill back, she tucks it away. And so at the end of the year, she's got a bunch of 5s and she's got a nice little chunk of money.
I have the same method at the casino when we're playing blackjack. Like anytime Frankie wins back his money, I take the chips and I put them back in my pocket.
I never win, so I'm going with you apparently.
But doesn't happen very often, but that's my method.
Though,
apply it to life and now we're winning.
So really anything non-essential or just a variation, coming up with something fun.
Good. Do you have any best pieces of advice other than this revenge saving tactic if people are really desperate to get into their first home?
Yeah, I think just start today.
Yeah.
Go through, I mean, even in your email, if you're seeing that, I just saw another notification that I was charged $10 or whatever, just start there. Look through everything, figure out what you need, what you don't need. Is it a food delivery service? Is it, online shopping? Do I need those extra pair of boots or whatever?
I think even changing where you get your groceries, sometimes that can be a big difference.
Big difference.
Huge difference.
We only have one listing today, but let's take a look at this.
Okay.
This is on Ivy Street in Shadyside.
Yeah, 701 Ivy in Shadyside. Beautiful corner lot here. It is presented by Stephanie Gleason of the Julie Frost team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, the preferred realty. It is listed at $1.3 million, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, about 3,700 square feet. It is, just look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the design there. Built in 1990, seamlessly combines that charm of architectural details and features like coffered ceilings, crown and base moldings. Really the list goes on. You can just see it is, it's blending old and new, and it's updated throughout and thoughtfully designed. Really, we have abundant natural light, really high-end finishes. It's what really captured this about me too is the high ceilings. You feel like you're in the city, but you also feel like you're kind of out of the city a little bit. And obviously they've got some outdoor space there, some off-street parking, a carport. quite frankly, a beautiful listing, and congrats to that team, you know, for this listing. It's really, really nice.
We've been house shopping a little bit.
Okay.
It's still kind of far out, but I find that every house that I like and I want to look at is $1 million.
You know what? Start revenge saving. We can get you there.
That house is really, it's surprising
Beautiful.
to me that it was built in the 90s. Usually you don't see that, especially in
1900.
downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, 1900.
1900, yeah.
Oh,
I thought you said the 90s.
Oh, no.
My gosh, I was like, how is that even possible? Okay.
They really did well.
They did.
Good stuff.
Really well.
Thank you. If you'd like to get in touch with Dominic for your realty needs, we are going to connect you on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.